Hi guys. Ashley, if you didn't know, it's one of my best friends. Splits.
Yes.
Splits. We all want to get our splits down. Yeah. All stretching helps splits. So go back to the first video we did.
Yes.
Do those stretches every day and then add these in as well.
Yeah.
We're gonna open up our hips because that's what a lot of the splits is. The back of our legs. Yeah, do this with us. Again, hold everything for a minute or longer if you can. Do this every day if you actually want to get your splits. Twice a day if you can. Little short story. I was not flexible when I was younger, so I did not have my splits. So some people are like, you just had it naturally. I did not. I did not.
Yeah.
So if you work hard,
you'll get it.
You'll get it.
I had to work every morning. 6 a.m. before school, stretching and then stretching in my room.
Yeah, see? It's all dedication to what you want.
Hard work. So you want to sit down, bring this right foot out, and kind of start in this position what we started before, which was almost kind of like this one in the first video. So you want to make sure that the left leg's behind you. Then to move on, you want to straighten the left leg and put both hands down and prop over onto both hips. So you want to make sure that both hips are square. It's like headlights. You want to make sure that the headlights are facing forward and that you're really pressing into it. You want to make sure that it doesn't go in because you're not getting it the right stretch. You're just going to straighten your knees. So you want to make sure that it goes out and then bring your hips forward. And if you want to make sure that everything's forward and good, then you can look over your right shoulder and come back. And then that kind of helps out your entire stretch. So
yeah.
Slowly but surely, if this even kills you, sit here, stay here for a minute. If you feel really flexible, slowly go down and hold this for about a minute. For a minute, and then come back up. And then there's that first one.
Yeah. Also, for those of you that like visuals, someone said this to me once, it's like the number 7. So
yeah,
a 7 with your legs, which is pretty cool, and that helps me a lot. So try to make the number 7 with your legs.
Bring it around. Ooh, same thing with the left. Left front, right leg behind you. When you're feeling good, start straightening out the right leg and then prop over.
One side's always tighter than the other too.
Make sure that the hips are square. You want to look over your left shoulder and then come forward and then start going down. Oh my God. Slowly come back up. And there's the left side.
From there, we're gonna go into our half splits. Again, I always recommend doing the first video first, the video of the basic stretching. We'll warm up everything, and then this is just for your splits, but you don't wanna just like pop into this, I don't think.
Yeah.
The more you warm up, the better. So half splits. You're on your knee for this one. If you wanna put padding underneath, go ahead. And then you're gonna walk your hands out in front of you. Flatten your back, don't round it. You're gonna feel this stretch all throughout the back of your leg. And this is the beginning part of a split because in the end, just our back leg is straightening too. So there you go, no pressure really anywhere. You wanna hold this for a while. And then we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Same thing, other side, half splits. Hips stacked upon knee, don't let it sit back or sit forward. Stacked right up upon your knee and then go forward. Some stretches might not feel good, those are probably the ones you need most.
Yeah.
So stay forward and hold it. Again, you can put a yoga mat or if you're on carpet at home, if it hurts your knee, put a shirt underneath, whatever you need.
Yeah.
It shouldn't hurt your knee, so. And then we'll hold that for a minute each.
So we're going into the right split now. You all should be pretty stretched and warm for this. So we'll start with the right leg out. I'll start from the half split and then Laura's gonna slide into the split if you're feeling real good. So for the half split, you're gonna go still crawl all the way down, prop up, and slide into your right split.
If you're sliding, you're gonna slide. And then as soon as you need to, catch your hands on the ground. And if you stay here, if this is all you got, that is fine. Stay here for a good minute, maybe 2. And then you'll get lower and lower as you go, or just slide all the way down. Also, same thing here, guys. If it's turned out, you don't really feel it as much and it's not really a real split. Really work on turning that back leg in by knee down. Hips, as Ashley said, headlights forward. Yeah, and if you need to, raise yourself up on your arms. Gives you a little arm workout too.
Yeah, and then slowly down.
Ooh. Again, also, it feels good to go forward, it does, but it doesn't stretch as much. So try to really stay up straight for a while. And then after a minute or two, if you want to go forward, be my guest. Awesome.
Here's your right leg.
Woo! Shake it out.
Same thing for left. Half split. You'll be starting out with the left leg forward. Go forward and slowly get into it. You're feeling real good. Go forward. Otherwise, stay up and then keep those hips forward.
You can build on your split, so if you guys have blocks at home or even a chair or anything, or even like a shoebox, anything, you can put it here under your foot and then lift that top leg up. Yeah, but that gets hard. And then some of my students, like my younger ones mostly, like take chairs that are this high and put their front leg on it and their back leg. Do not try that until you have your splits, because you will injure yourself if you just like go for it.
Yeah.
But building blocks, yeah. Also, once you get your splits, find us on Instagram, send us pictures we want to see. Maybe we'll comment back. Really, yeah.
Yes, we love the split pics.
Do a before and after. I love that. I love that so much. Okay, so now we're gonna do center split straddle. We did it a little bit before, but we're gonna give you guys, I guess, ways to get it wider instead of just the stretch. Happy baby yoga again. So we're gonna face the back of the room. Or the side. You wanna do the side? Okay. Lay on your back. Bring your legs up. Again, here, you might wanna like just wiggle it out, shake it out, maybe shake your legs. Always just like warm up, loosen up. Yeah, once you feel good, you're gonna flex your feet, grab the inside, turn it out, so toes out, heels in. Press down on your heels. We're in our happy baby. Once you feel comfortable, maybe try stretching out one leg, stretching out the other leg. And then once you feel comfortable, stretch out both legs. Maybe they can touch the ground, maybe they can't. Yeah, so and maybe you're not ready for that today. Maybe we just stay here today. That is fine. Yeah. Again, a really good one to watch TV. It's easy.
Yeah.
Shake out your legs.
You can do them in the center of the floor, which I'll show you, or you can do them against a wall, which actually really, really helps to get more open in your hips. So if you find a wall in your house anywhere, face it, and you want to put both legs out in front of you. If this is where you are, totally fine. If you want a little bit more, put both of your hands behind you and keep pushing into the wall. And you'll definitely feel this in the center. So you want to keep pushing in and pushing in. Basically, you're going to be kissing the wall at the end of this, but yeah. I mean, personally, I would hold this for 2 minutes just so you get a real good center split, but if you're feeling a minute, then that's fine. But
I would say put on your favorite song and hold it for that song.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So if you're at home with a friend and you guys have like a play date or whatever, or you're maybe in the dance studio and you guys have time, go ahead and give this a go. Again, don't like, it's fun, but like don't hurt each other. Yeah, so be safe when you're doing this. A sister, a brother, a teacher, a mom, a dad. It always helps to have a friend, because once you get into your stretch, it helps to breathe and have someone push you down a little farther. So Ashley and I are gonna trade back and forth, pushing each other down. Gently, 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 gently. You will injure yourself if you guys just like start like wrestling or pushing too hard. So you always wanna listen to your partner. If it hurts too much, keep it there. Or if it hurts too much, I guess come out of it a little bit. If it's a good pain, keep it there, but don't press anymore. Be safe, listen to each other. Let's start with our butterfly. Ashley's gonna roll down. Again, if you've watched our previous videos, then you know kind of what we're doing. You're just gonna see a little bit more what can help you. There's 2 things we can do here. The first one is gonna be pressing on her back. So gently again, and Ashley's gonna breathe a lot when I'm doing this. I'm gonna take my palms and slowly press on her back. Yeah, not hard, but a little bit of pressure. Also, if you are doing the position I am, you can get a little calf stretch too, so it kind of helps both of us out. And you're just gonna press up and down the spine, not on the spine, but next to it. And then once you get to a comfortable place and you feel her going forward, just gonna hold it, and then she'll breathe in. And then as she breathes out, press a little bit harder. If you feel their body pressing against you, you know it's time to stop. If you feel it going down, that's a good thing. Yeah, then you can press just a tiny bit harder. If you're getting a calf stretch, switch feet. So you'll do that a couple of times. Again, gently, gently, gently. Also, you can do. She's slowly rolling up out of it. Ooh. Feels good. Also, what you can do is when she's down there, you can take your hands against her, or your palms against her knees. Again, don't grab her knees. We're not trying to hurt anyone, or maybe a little bit above her knees. And you're gonna press down gently. And she's gonna feel the stretch. You might see her back come up a little bit. If it starts coming up too much, just stop. And they should tell you when it's like, okay, I can't take any more. Please just hold it there. And then you hold it for about 30 seconds to a minute as well. And then slowly you'll let go. Again, don't bounce in or out of anything, and she'll roll up. Okay guys, we're gonna do straddle. There's different ways to help, and we're gonna explain different ways. It depends how flexible someone is. So if someone's not that flexible and their straddle's just here, you're gonna take your feet against their calves. Never against their joints or any place you can like injure them. Calves are pretty strong muscles. So against their calves, and then you're just gonna start pressing open. The same thing you're doing at the wall, except there's someone pressing you open here, so it's not just you. It always helps when there's someone else. Then you're just gonna keep going until, until they can't anymore. Right? Yeah, and Ashley's really flexible. So right there, and then you can take their hands and you can kind of push them forward. And I guess Ashley's really flexible, so some people you'll just stay here, but if someone's very flexible and they're open and they're down, same thing I did before. She's down. One thing, her legs, you can always help, but she's turned out, but you can always help them. And then also just like a nice little push on their back, and you already saw her go down more. Yeah, so a nice little push, never on their spine, right next to their spine, palms against. They're always breathing, and then you push them down like a pancake. Yeah, she's flat against the ground. Yeah, and it feels really, really nice.
So this one, another partner, you want to have them laying flat on the ground. Right or left leg doesn't matter. Probably we'll start with this back one. So what you want to do is you want to step over the one that she's not using. She's going to lift up the one she is using. Bend it? Yeah. Okay. So she's going to bend the leg. This is her right leg. And you want to stand over the leg that is straight so it doesn't move out or anything, so her hips don't go out of place, so they're facing forward. And you want to grab the foot and then press in on top of the knee, press in lightly. And she's really going to feel this actually opening up her hip. And then you're going to release it, and then I would say do it, a couple times just so they can get a really good stretch in. And you release. Moving on, from here you can straighten the leg, and you're going to get the hamstring stretch. So what you want to do is, still standing over the leg, you want to brace their knee, grab their ankle, and lightly press. Because the main thing out of this stretch is that they want to have a straight leg, so you really get the stretch in the back. But one main thing too is that you don't want to have their leg go to the side, because this isn't giving a stretch. You want to make sure that it's facing forward, both hips are straight, and you're bracing here. If they're really flexible, I would take this, stand around, and go more in.
Yeah, and shake that out.
Yeah.
Always breathe. It's so easy to
Yeah, exactly. If the back's hurting, is another that we used to do when we were little, just like flat on your back. She goes into butterfly on her back this way, and what you can do is just press down lightly this way. So that's another little opener. If you just want to get a nice, good open stretch.
That's a deep one.
Yeah. So girls, don't, force the knees down, just press lightly. Even if they want a little bit more, you can grab it inside of their thighs, press down a little bit more, and that's it. And then you bring it back up, shake it out.
And then switch partners. Yeah, unless it's your mom or your dad or someone helping you out, then maybe don't switch if they don't want it.
Exactly.
And you can do this with a TheraBand if you want, like this stuff. The resistance, the push against and pull really helps. So even if for a second you push against their hand and then release the leg, that's a good one too. It helps a lot. But it really just helps having a friend that because we never want to push ourselves too far, and a friend just helps that a little bit, I think. Alright, so we're gonna help each other now stretch out our backs. Your friend, my friend Ashley, is gonna lay on her stomach. You're again gonna step on the outside of them. Bring your feet to about their belly. Go ahead and start lifting up, so your lower back. And then, so it's not a workout, it's a stretch, you're gonna grab their palms. They can press against you, it's okay, you're not gonna hurt me. And then you're gonna slowly, slowly, slowly lift up. you feel stretch all the way through your back. Also, you're gaining some muscle in your back as well if you hold it there. And then you lower down slowly. And help them. Again, this is not a workout, it's a stretch. Maybe they don't want to lift themselves off in the beginning, you want to grab their hands and help them. Once you've done that, let's try. This is really hard, so go ahead and lay down. Arms are out to the side. They're gonna start lifting up. You're gonna grab where their shoulders are, maybe a little bit in front, their arms, and go ahead and lift up that way, like a plane, like a bird. Yeah. And you're gonna go ahead and press. Again, don't hurt them. If something hurts, tell your partner. So really stretching out that back. So after you've done that a couple of times, again, slowly and gently, they're gonna go ahead and sit back on their heels and then reach forward. This just feels so good. My students love this. Whenever I do this, they always ask me to. Again, not on the spine. So you're gonna start at the lower back and just press down right next to the spine to lengthen out their back, to go ahead and reverse what we just did, so that they can stretch it out. And then walk it down the spine. Yeah, maybe twice. Walk it up the spine, right next to the spine, on it, and down. And then they can always twist out, so if they need to walk their hands to the right or to the left, to just stretch it out a little bit more. You always want to do a stretch and then stretch again after, so that you're not hurt or injured or sore the next day.
Yeah.
Grab your best friend, grab a parent, grab a brother, sister, a teacher, anyone, and just have them put a little bit more force into your stretching once you feel comfortable. Awesome.
That's it.
Thanks, guys.